If you thought about it as a pretend math equation, the direction the water moves is going to depend on which force is pushing harder. So or pulling harder, if the oncotic pressure is stronger than the hydrostatic pressure, then more water is going to stay in the blood vessel. If the hydrostatic pressure is stronger than the oncotic pressure, then more water is going to leave the blood vessel. And that's as simple as that. You don't have to figure out the exact numbers all the time, but what we're doing, this is where an example of where I call the mental gymnastics, is you think through these concepts. You include the osmosis and the diffusion and the oncotic pressure and the hydrostatic pressure. And whenever you're studying a disease process, and they almost always involve fluid shifts, you think through what's going to happen to the fluid. How is this disease process changing the dynamics between these four factors? And you can use that information, understanding how they normally interact together to maintain homeostasis, to what they're doing now that something has broken. Well, how do they have to change? How are the factors and the influences changing now that something is wrong? And what's going to happen as a result? And then you can make predictions about what symptoms you're going to see, and you're going to be able to make predictions about what kind of medical care to expect and what you're going to do about it as a nurse. So that's oncotic pressure and hydrostatic pressure. Hopefully you have a better understanding of it now. You really cannot study this stuff too much. Well, you can. I take that back. So many nursing students study stuff too much. But when you have the foundations of these four things, it's going to help you so much. Now, if you want a framework to study them, remember, I have my free Silver Bullet Study System overview that you can get. Just go to yournursingtutor.com/SBSS. And it's just a 10-minute overview. It's enough to get you started. There's a download with it. If you want more help, remember, I tutor. I'm a professional nursing tutor. I do one-on-one tutoring. I have a group tutoring membership, which is a great lower cost option because a lot of nursing students are on a budget, compared to my one-on-one tutoring. And there's also some self-study courses. I have a more in-depth course on how to use the Silver Bullet Study System that's available as well. And you can get all of that information on my website at yournursingtutor.com.